Welcome back to another video. Now today's video we're going to be on the sport of boxing. Now one thing that's come clear to me, I think I am becoming more of a boxing fan than I am an MMA fan. And if you had told me that like a couple of years ago, I'd have been like, what the hell are you talking about? Because I've been following MMA and especially UFC for a long time. And I've been following boxing, but I've never really been fully interested. I like taking part and I like training in boxing, but I never really liked really watching it because you always find like these very kind of jab to a points decision fights. Whereas now it's actually more entertaining and more exciting. Not so much with the knockouts, but the performances are much better. It's more technical and it's more science based, and that just keeps me interested because you're just like, how the hell did they do this? Anyway, last night, a few fights to mention. Richardson Hitchens. Obviously, I was looking forward to that fight, but he become ill after the weight cut. It does happen if the weight cut didn't go too well, or if you're trying to rehydrate not in a smartly and professional way, or if trying to forceful way. It just happens. It just happens. Which is a shame for Oscar Duarte, his opponent, because that was going to be a brilliant fight. We had Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios. Now, obviously, I predicted Mario Barrios was going to get the win. However, I did touch down on if Ryan Garcia comes in like a shade of what he was against Devin Haney, then Barrios had no chance. And that's exactly what we got. We got Ryan Garcia at his best. And what the hell? What performance to put on. Like, Jesus, like, how? Like, that is what you want. That's what you want from Ryan Garcia. If you're in his corner, that's the Ryan you want. I want you to take the front foot, because when you've got the front foot, not many people are beating you. If you're letting the fight come to you, like Rolly Romero put the beating on Ryan, didn't give him a chance to think about what was going on in the fight, and he ended up beating Ryan. But a Ryan Garcia that's fully focused, fully committed, and front foot forward, very hard to beat. And we saw that last night. It was an absolute dominant win for Ryan Garcia, which is great to see. Because I mean, that's probably not going to set up a Conor Ben fight. Maybe, I know he did call out Shakur Stevenson, which would be a great fight, but I do see Shakur Stevenson winning that one. I just feel like he's the guy right now, Shakur Stevenson. I don't feel like many people are going to be able to beat him, or even going to be able to find the footpath to beat him. Then we had British boxing. We had Lee Wood versus Josh Warrington 2. Lee Wood got the unanimous decision, which is a very good fight. The last 4 rounds, Josh Warrington kind of wasn't even in the ring. Like, he was, but he wasn't there, if you know what I mean. I think he just entered autopilot and just like accepted that he weren't going to be able to go up to those gears. Whereas Lee Wood, he was like, yeah, I'm coming to this gear. I'm stepping up a gear, and this is going to seal me the victory. And yeah, he won the last 4 rounds very comfortably, which got him a nice decision. And it was a bloody fight as well. It was a brutal fight. And then we have, who else do we have? We have Dave Allen. It just proves that he's levels above these guys, that he thinks that he's on the level of, like, he even said that he knows he's a level or 2 above the opponent that he was in with, but he was multiple levels above his opponent he was in with, and he just, when he lets the punches go, he's a problem. He's a problem. He'll be in the top 15 heavyweights for sure. Top 10. He'll be in that mix. I don't think many people would beat him if he actually let the punches go. But yeah, great performance from him. Who else do we have? We had Leo Atang, a very young up-and-comer. Very good performance. Obviously, weren't able to be in the ring for too long, but that's just what it is. I mean, these new gen boxers, I've said it many times, they're coming to take over. These young heavyweights, they're coming up. They're a problem. They're a big problem. And then we had Bilal Fawaz versus Ishmael Davies. Now, I thought Ishmael Davies, I thought he was going to comfortably win this after the first few rounds. After the first couple of rounds, like, oh, Bilal Fawaz is just here to showboat. Like, he's not here to actually box. But then he put on the gears. It come to the 5th round, and it was like, yeah, okay, now I'll fight. And he's got such a character about him. Like, he fights with aura. That's all I'm going to say. He just fights with aura. I feel like Ishmael Davies kind of get into that aura, and he just didn't know what to do or how to react to Bilal Fawaz. And what a fight that was! What a fight! I would say it could have gone any way, but I feel like especially the last 3 rounds, I had Bilal Fawaz just having fun with it, like genuinely. So that's great for him. That's great for him. Massive, like his story. Even Ishmael Davis, their stories as professional boxers are crazy. But yeah, what a night of boxing! What a night of boxing! If you watched it, you were blessed. If you didn't, you missed out. But yeah, let me know what you think about the last night's event with Ryan Garcia all the way down to Leewood and Warrington too. 2 different events, I know, but let me know what you think across both. And as always, thanks for coming across another video, and I'll catch you at the next one.